Alright, I'm going to turn the mic on early. Alright, let's go ahead and start sharing the link. Do-do-do-do-do. Hope everyone's having a good day today. It is Friday, the last day of stream. Well, the last stream of the week, I would say, more so. Alright. Actually try to do this as quickly as possible. Should be about done with most of these drawings in the storyboarding phase. I think I went around and cleaned up a bunch of things already, so I think they look a lot better than what they used to. Yeah, shouldn't be too long today. Gonna really consider where to place like some of the sound effects and whatnot like that. And I don't know. I'm gonna just make sure it fits, make sure it feels right. The only thing I didn't do yet, probably be figuring out what I want to do as far as the chapter cover. But I usually do that later anyway. I'm usually more about trying to figure out what the storytelling's going to be, you know? I'm more getting into illustration nowadays though, so I can actually actively think about it and be okay with thinking about it more. But for a long time I just was like, I don't care too much about like pinup or covers and stuff like that too much. I really care about doing comic book pages, you know, storytelling. And I'm almost done with sharing the link. Yeah. All right. And I'm done. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Alright. Alright, so looking over everything. Let's see, is there any other stuff that I want to do here? Funny thing is, I know that I'll probably end up doing a very small amount of line work for the water. I feel like this water will be relatively clear. Like, as far as, like, it won't be dark. Like, you won't be able to see, like, everything underneath the water and stuff type thing. but it'll be a light color for the most part. It won't go to black, at least right now, because it's in the daytime and I'm not creating that type of feeling for it. And I really enjoy, if you guys ever seen this comic, it's a comic called Fathom. It's drawn by an artist named Michael Turner. I really like his approach to doing water. It's not very cumbersome to look at. It's not very harsh on the eyes, and allows the colors to kind of do a lot of the work. More so like make it appealing, right? Whereas though your character art has a bunch of line art on it, sometimes that can get cumbersome depending on how detailed you want that to be to look at. That's another thing. I don't think I've done any like pin-up style comic book. Have I? I mean, some of them have been kind of sorta similar-ish, but I've been trying to make story moments for you to like get to know the character more, I guess. You know what? That's what I just realized. King and Ashura doesn't do covers as far as like. Sorry, I've been reading King and Ashura recently, and it's been pretty good. I'm just now realizing that they don't do cover art with characters. They do like volume covers, but not like chapter covers. It's very interesting. Okay. So which layer is this stuff on? It should be this layer here. I'm gonna pick red. Put that little part there. Gonna have to be a little careful with how some of this stuff plays out as far as the underdrawings on this side of things, because I know that some of this stuff, like some of this stuff I'm gonna be able to like get rid of, and others I'm gonna have to keep. So like on this layer I can get rid of like all this stuff dealing with the boat, so I don't really need it there. The boat's already drawn, a lot of that stuff is well established, so I don't need that there. But what I will need to keep is any indication of like the water, because I'm already doing like a little bit when it comes to just indicating where the water is going to be or where the water lines are going to be and stuff like that. But again, I'll probably do most of that with the computer. I can just use a kind of like a gradient, or a something where it goes light to dark, basically, which is gradation, essentially. Maybe I should put that up a little more. Oh. Okay, there we go. I didn't draw the bottom of that bag there. That's not cool. Alright, what else do I need to change here? I guess I could do something where like something's like glistening. I kinda don't wanna do that per se. What I kinda wanna do is like just these marks. Do like a shine. Hey, how's it going, Yvonne? Or Ivan, right? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, this guy should definitely have some sort of shine on his head. The sun is that way. How's it going, Bolts? Yeah, for the most part, I think I like the way this is coming out. These are supposed to be like the usual, you know, stepping sounds. Good, good. It's gonna be the usual stepping sounds here. Definitely need, I think it already kind of has an indication of a shadow there. It's just harder to see. What else is supposed to be here? Yeah, for the most part, I think this works. So now I can go ahead and clean up more. Drawing my third page of the manga, which took almost 3 weeks already. Oh man. Hey, all it depends on is what's your overall like, what do you want out of your quality level, you know, for your consistent like viewer. A lot of bikes are going past or something right now. Probably live in a carrier or something. But but I'm like, I mean, from my first chapter, it took me like a freaking year or something. But that's just because I wanted to push myself to get something out that looked similar to the stuff I was reading. And that was above my level, you know. I didn't probably factor in that some of these people have assistants, and even if they could do it, it would take them a little longer to produce on their own. But since I saw this stuff and I said, okay, well, I want to produce something on that level visually, I just sacrificed the time. It took me a long time because, yeah, I was trying to get a certain look, and I was using tools I wasn't even used to, like digital and stuff like that. But over a while, I was able to finally do it and be happy and proud that I did it. So it just depends on what you're going for, you know? I would say if you're enjoying what you're producing, take your time and get out of it what you want to get out of it. If you want speed, something's gonna have to be sacrificed, I guess. But if you want the quality you want and speed, then all you gotta do is get faster at producing the quality you're trying to get. When I print this page out, I know I'm gonna redraw that face anyway. It's not bad. It's just the structure is a little off in my opinion. It's probably my, I don't know, this page feels very proud for me. Looks nice. Is it raining again? Oh no, it's not raining right now. That was just people riding dirt bikes up the street. That was the joke about like living in Akira, like, yeah. Okay, this blue right here needs to go. What is here? It's decent there. Alright, I think I like most of this. How long have you been doing this manga? Probably about 6 to 7 years. Probably about 6 to 7 years at this point. And I just got fast enough to be able to do all the stuff I really ever wanted to do. Gotta start somewhere. No, not this chapter, right? But like this series. Yeah. This series. Alright, fireworks are going. Okay, so where is the underdrawing, if that's the case? Just gonna catch it right here, close it. Go ahead and snip that. Oh, okay, so that's not there. Yeah. Like not not necessarily this chapter, no. But I've been actually working on this chapter for a bit now. Like I started it on stream like last month. No, the month before last. So I took a month off from YouTube. Because I had a lot of stuff to do in May. Lot of stuff to do in May. Birthdays, my birthday, kid's birthday, my mom's birthday, Mother's Day. It was a lot of stuff. It also chose to just catch up with family and stuff like that on that for that time. But yeah, now that I'm back, I'm like, all right, I'm kind of working back up to the usual speed of things. But yeah, once I get done with this, it'll start coming back to me. I think it's coming out well though, so I don't like the rush beyond something like that. A lot of people aren't. Well, I don't think a lot of people are like waiting on it yet because I haven't put a bunch of it out on social media yet, or even on a bunch of reading sites yet. I'm actually just now starting webtoon, and starting to put content up there, and it's gonna be a decent time before everyone catches up to where I am now on the pages. I'm gonna be. You have such a great talent. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've been working at it. I finally got a lot more friends to like talk to and help me out and all that good stuff. It's nice to have friends. But yeah, I've been working at it for a while now, learning a bunch. And yeah, I mainly wanted to make the YouTube page to kind of share information with people. Stuff that I wish that I knew. Anything I can impart to anyone else trying to do this, trying to do comics or illustration and stuff like that. Okay, we'll go that far right there. Oh really? You're not on. Oh no, you were on that level. I mean, on that layer. I just didn't see it happen. It's the platform here. Just gonna go over. Did I delete anything that I needed? No, it's nothing there. Alright. And I'm still gonna lose this guy's leg unless I push that over. Gotta make sure that I don't do that. Let's see here. Could have swore I fixed this already, but I guess not. I wonder if I could just lose a portion of that right there. Okay, we're gonna go to this layer here, and we gotta also find the green layer. So this is, oh, well, we didn't have to find that, we'd have found it eventually. Okay, that layer, and this layer here. Gonna move it over. Yes. You have a Instagram for your art? Yeah, I do. Let me see here. There you go. That's a link to the Instagram page. Yeah, I'm gonna actually be trying out what's it called again? Twitch next week a bit, so that I can see what it's like to have some of this stuff automated and whatnot. See if I can see what that's gonna feel like. That way, if anyone's ever interested in art, they'll know that I have that page and everything set up on it because it'll already kind of be there, and I'll see the benefits of having it. Oh crap, did I just... Hope not. Hope I didn't, okay. Oh, yep. Oh, come on. I always do that. Okay, let's try this again. Grab it here. I don't know, I didn't get one. Okay, so what's being grabbed is the bottom page. Yes, these three. I'm gonna squeeze that down. I don't know why I made it so big there. Definitely isn't supposed to be. I can do something like that. And then this part will be cut off. So I'm going to do this. I'll cut that part off as well. So it'll go to the edge right there. This will go straight up, but at the same time, this will be cut off here as well. So if that's the case, I might as well just make this smaller here. I'm really trying to balance out the page right now. Just talking out loud about it. Okay, so that should be like that. And then you'll have this page here. Or this panel here. Which... move that more towards the center like that. That way this guy's not all the way near the edge of the page. Okay. How's it going, Bobby? One of the pages are someone throwing a peach and someone else catching it. I'm gonna save right now. How are you seeing this page? How? I'm not even here yet. I'm not even there yet. What's happening? Are you predicting things? But no, it's like it's a fruit. It's a type of fruit actually. You're right on that. Goes, grabs something here, right? And he throws it towards them, and they turn around and they grab it. Yeah. This is not actual dialogue. I just wanted to write. You know I'm old, right? Now, what's this green part here? Now I'm getting confused. What is that? I would have to turn off the blue layer, wouldn't I? It's the green layer. Oh no, it's just... I know what it is. It's knee, and the other joint is like the pillar joint. Like it's coming out of the... Okay, I got it. I'm salty of your drawings, lol. Just a little. Oh man, don't be. I'm just trying to produce something that I think will be good. And you should be doing the same. Whatever you feel like is good, try to produce that. But at the same time, you know. Oh, thank you for following me. I usually update at least 3 times a week, if not more. So if I'm a little off, I'm sorry about that. But I update my stories often, actually. Like, I update my stories multiple times a day, so even if I don't give you guys a new post on the feed, I will definitely be talking to people and sharing things through the stories, Instagram stories. So this is a little... yeah. A little in my face there. So I actually think I could be able to start the document today, as far as the Clip Studio document. That'll allow me to kind of put everything on like on the I'm really brain farting right now, but I'm gonna be able to put everything on the document that'll allow me to create the panel borders and stuff like that, which aren't well established here, but they're kind of there. But it's just, these are just notes for me to be like, okay, make it here, you know, that type of thing. Boku no Altrodesi. Okay, for the most part, I like it. Got the chatter. It's like a note to put the chatter there. Maybe I should put some sort of thing here also. Let's go back to the layer here at the top, which I should have definitely made a red layer. And I'm gonna put a, should I put like a, oh, of course that's not red anymore. Should I put like a, this type of symbol? Of course I picked that one. I think that's cool. That's cool enough. Interesting thing is I have like a character here. There shouldn't be. It should more so be some lines here to kind of separate. When I have the time, can I see your art? Of course. Post the link if you can. See here. Yeah, I'm always up to check out you guys' art. I like seeing people's art and checking it out. Oh, what type of art do you do actually? I think you said you were working on comic art. Let's erase here. Comics happen to be my favorite medium of storytelling. I think for the most part I'm doing a good job cleaning up some parts of this. Trying to get rid of things that I don't need and keep things that would be a good reminder of something. I don't need everything here. Yeah, a comic in my notebook. Oh, dope. Yeah, whenever if you have the link or if you send pictures, I'll definitely check them out. Ah, okay, it's his hair. Got it. Alright, for the most part, I think that I can almost... Oh wait, I know I wanted to add something going on with this guy's feet here. I'm gonna make a comic in my notebook right now. Alright then. What's it gonna be about? Not that you have to tell me. Alright. Last minute cleanup stuff. And I think for the most part I got the right sound effects down that I wanted. Been consistently modifying my workspace on Clip Studio to just be a bit more optimized over time, and been enjoying that finally. Been okay with how that's been turning out. Optimize this over here. I usually have like 2 of these little bracket things on the side opened up all the time. Now I don't need to. I can usually move them out the way and kind of have a lot more space to think and see my drawing. And I just kind of have everything over here on the left hand side. And I'm using this this Razor Tartarus joint that I bought. It was about $70 at the time. But basically it allows me to program keyboard shortcuts to like 20 plus buttons. And yeah, by having this quick access menu here, I can already save some of those buttons, if not some of the same buttons right here. You can combine this with also things like auto actions as well, and you basically don't need to open up this stuff over here at all unless you have something over here that you really need to get to. You kind of just use the quick access menu. So it's really good because over time when you use Clip Studio enough, you eventually figure out like, wait, like I don't need all this stuff in my face. I've actually figured out some of my favorite tools or some of my favorite processes. I've talked about this before on stream, so if you guys have been here before, I've said some of this before. But yeah, I feel like that's great because I've been using Clip Studio since before it was called Clip Studio, when it was called Manga Studio. I definitely enjoyed that name more, but it doesn't matter. I assume something happened with the name and they had to change it, so it's all cool. Or they wanted to change it. Maybe it was just not good for marketing. Though it's funny, in Japan it's called Comic Studio. You're not good at drawing fingers, so you use circle hands? That's fine. I mean, there's different ways to go about everything, right? It just depends on if you like the overall look you get at the end, then cool. But if you don't, there's definitely ways you can train and figure out different shape language and stuff like that. I've been noticing that for me when I train or when I'm practicing all the time, I've finally started using Pinterest, and I like 2D and 3D references. So like, if I can get someone's notes on like how they draw something and I'm okay with that, it's their translation of something 3D, right? So it allows me to use their work and also know, okay, this isn't the 3D thing, so I'm losing some depth here. But what I'm getting is finished line art that I can use for a guide. You know, for like, okay, like, notice the patterns of how these lines flow together for this position the hand is in or something, right? But if I need something with more form, like let's say while I'm drawing the comic, I want to render this. I want to use maybe 2 values of gray. I'm going to need a picture. I'm going to actually need a picture of a real hand in order to do that well. Unless I've done hundreds of hands or something like that in my head or from photo reference, you know. Maybe it'll be good to pull those up. If I don't have those, it's definitely good to have reference of those. So I like to have both like 2-dimensional references and 3-dimensional references for when I'm trying to make the reader feel something different, when I'm trying to accentuate something different in the comic. For the most part, I don't think I need to clear much of this anymore. Most of the stuff is there. Alright, so go ahead and save. And then I'm going to get me something to drink. Because I feel like my voice is, yeah, my mouth's a little dry. Well, yeah, if any of you guys are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I usually put up a video or start streaming around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every weekday. So, 5 videos a week. But yeah. Gonna help out a lot. Okay, so let's see here. Go to new. Okay. This custom preset, yeah. This should be 12. So I'm gonna go ahead and say chapter 12. Should say how many pages. This is 24. Sure. It says right-minded. Is that correct though? Don't remember. I think it is. Not sure though. Cover is 350. It's as high as that goes. Story. Oh, okay. I know what this is. Alright. Alright, so these are the wrong settings for what I'm going for. So we want left-minded. I'm going to go for grayscale here. Oh, I don't have to change that very much. I wonder if this is completely different though. And record time lapses on? That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm not gonna put anything on the bottom because it doesn't matter. Font is not that. I think I was trying to set up something, a project I was working with my friends with. It just saved like this, I guess. Okay, so let's see what that looks like real quick. So, should be saved everywhere it needs to be. Okay. Should be generating my 24 pages. Hopefully it's binded on the correct side. If it's not, I'll just have to redo that process, but change the side it's on. And it's wrong. I should have binded it to the other side. Alright. Let's try this again. New. So it was right-minded. Of course I was lazy and didn't want to change that. Which means that it was correct. And now it's going to be like, it's basically probably going to tell me there's already another chapter 12. That sucks. Let's see. So hopefully it shouldn't want to save until I save the project. Okay, And here we go. So now, I'm gonna pull this. Whoa. I'll do that. Oh, I thought it shouldn't be that difficult to change the order. I mean, I guess it's close. Why didn't it just... Whatever. Alright, so there we go. So what I'm going to do here, since this is kind of done, is what I can do is I'm going to go to the bottom and I'm going to take off the template, which is, yeah, this one here. Turn that off, and then what I'm going to do, so the template is gone. I don't really mind the underdrawing stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over all the layers like this, and I'm going to go to merge visible layers. Hey Tavon, how's it going? I am sorry about your connection, man. You know, our overlords at Xfinity, you know, they don't want us to talk about it. So I can't talk about it much, but you know, I hope for you to get a better connection. What kind of games do you like? Usually I play some fighting games, and I haven't played a good RPG in a long time, but I honestly stopped playing video games for a very long time. Alright, what's happening? Oh, it's because it's on a normal layer. Alright, we're gonna put it in a multiply layer. Maybe that'll fix it. There we go. Okay. So now we know exactly how much we need to grab from here. Just gonna go over here, up, and I'm going to start grabbing, you know, stuff for each part of the page. Gonna grab like about that much of the page. So I'm gonna copy. Why don't I just have a copy? Copy and paste. Yeah. Where's my just copy? Yeah, I wanted to be into video games a lot, but it just I just kind of lost interest in them. But when I like one, I'll get freaking absorbed too much, honestly. Like I used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, and recently I got into this game called Tekken, and I played a lot of Tekken. A lot. Like anytime I had time to play it. Like, oh, I'm eating food. I'm gonna play some Tekken real quick. Going to the bathroom, play some Tekken real quick. Okay. Yeah, it got. I was playing it a lot, and basically at the start of this month, I was just like, well, I think I'm done with Tekken right now. I think I'm gonna just put it down, and I did. And I do this I've done this several months, like every few months I'll play Tekken a lot, and then I'll put it down and be like, alright, back to work, like back to stop playing Tekken again, because it's fun, but like at the same time the meta just becomes really strict, and it becomes less fun because everyone can kinda, you don't have to be creative to play it anymore. You can kind of download a deck and just use it because you know it's good. You know. Okay, you said Tekken is fun. I used to play it on my PlayStation 2. My favorite game is Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, word. I like Sonic as well, but I'm not a Sonic fan like a lot of other people. I played Sonic when I was really young, and as soon as I was done with the Sega, I stopped playing Sonic. So, like, most of my friends who like Sonic, they have all these memories of playing stuff like Sonic Adventure 2, and all that type of stuff. But, like, I never got to experience it. I never got to play it, buy it, touch it. Like, I just played Sonic 1 and 2, and I was done with it. And I was just like, yeah, Sonic's cool. Like, I like it. But my memory and my of Sonic only comes from those two games. Yeah. I don't have beef with any of those things. I'm just saying, like, I just honestly, unfortunately, never got to have those experiences. I mean, I think I've seen at this point what Sonic looks like played in 3D in front of me, but I never got to, I never played it. So, I don't know. Oh, but as you guys can see, I'm kind of copying and pasting directly onto here. LMAO, Sega does what Nintendo don't. That era. That's funny. Alright, so now that we're opening up all this stuff here, it's going to start shifting. So what I'm going to start doing is kind of just clicking off of stuff, going back here, and start consistently just going through and grabbing pages and just copy and pasting them. So we go. This is only this big. Click over here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna just keep doing that. People are blasting music right now. It's like, geez, okay. Okay, so I can go ahead and adjust this real quick. Yeah, one day when they do an automated version of this process, like, I think that's the only thing I can think of that, like, I can ask, like, yo, Clip Studio, like, when are you gonna do this? And I keep thinking back, I feel like probably over 10 years ago or some crap like that, I was paying attention to, I think it was Wacom Hybrid or something like that, and they, Clip Studio or Manga Studio at the time, had a software on there that was all about storyboards. And with those storyboards, it was just literally a software for storyboards that was like it was an affiliated program or something, or it was a small program that would be built into Clip Studio or something. Maybe it was or not, I don't know. But basically, because you could use it to do your storyboards for your comics in, I always assumed, man, it would be cool if, like, you could do your storyboards in that program, and then after you did that, you could open them up, and it would, like, take them, you know, basically what I'm doing right now, where I'm taking my storyboards for each page and plopping them directly onto the templates for each page. I always thought it'd be cool if you could automate that process. Like, if I know I'm working on a 24-page document, it'd be cool if they, like, I don't know how to code, so if you guys see these rectangles here, these represent, you know, the live area or the important part of the page for the comic. Then you have the bleed or whatever, which is, this is how far you can go before you run out of space and stuff gets cut off. And then this extra part right here is literally where stuff gets cut off. So yeah, if they could figure out a way to, like, I don't know, make these parts have, I don't know, a mind, or you know, I forget the word, like automation, I guess. If they were able to do that, then your storyboards would be able to have these lines on it, and it would know that, alright, if you go up this high, this stuff's getting cut off. All this stuff right here should be right here, and it's going to make it into the live area. That means that it can, like, be like, okay, which page is this 1, which page is this 2, which page is this 3, and then it can just blow it up and be like, alright, cool, like, now cut your panel borders. Be like, okay, word, like, That'd be awesome if I could just draw, sketch real quick, you know, and then just be like, all right, cut your panel borders. Like, okay. But no, I don't think that exists. I could be off. Maybe it does. But I don't know. I don't know enough people who use Clip Studio to do comics yet. Alright, so I'm going to save. Okay, I was like, what? Did I only do those 2 pages so far? Jeez. Alright. So that's off. Okay. See, this is why. This is odd. Okay. So I jumped over too much or something? I guess so. Probably forgot that I already copied it and didn't paste it because I was doing something else. Why are you already over there? What's happening? Okay. Just make sure I can see that. Alright, so this goes all the way over here to the side. Make sure that it's right here. Looks like this goes down to this, right? And it goes all the way over, it seems, as well. So, cool. Interesting. So I think that I wanted this to go here. Yep, seems about right. And that leaves me a little bit of area there. Okay. Make sure you guys stay hydrated. Save that. So I'm gonna do like 5 pages of this today. I don't know. This might be boring for you guys to look at. I'm gonna like copy and paste this stuff into position and then kind of make the panel borders, and then I might jump back to it. Okay, click that. Go back here. 1, 2, 3. Page 4. Okay. Which one of these was? Alright, yeah, it's 10. Glad I remember that. So how big was this? Go with that for now. So here, how does this stack up? I believe this is a right page, so things should be able to go more towards the right. I'm actually going to switch this now. I'm going to switch it to object movement, so that I can just move stuff into place like this. So things seem to go all the way up and reach the bottom. Okay. So 10 again. Looks like this goes down this far. Okay. Might be a little bit too big there. It's okay, I can actually stretch that down and stretch that up. I can move that exactly where I need it to be. It's fixable. Sphere. Okay. And for the last page of this part, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And this is I just call them like right and lefts. This is a left page. Which means things can go more towards the left. Oh dang, I actually caught a piece of the title. Okay, move that down a bit. Okay, I, for the most part, enjoy that. Alright. So now, with that setup, you can kind of click around here. So what I can do now is actually don't have that right here. So I'm gonna open up all this. So I didn't add this thing here. But basically, I'm gonna go to a certain tool. Should be the panel border tool. I believe that is what it is called. It's probably my most unused tool, technically, because it's not something you draw a paint with necessarily. So there we go. Okay, so divide frame border tool. So what you gotta do is make a new, you gotta go to layer. You wanna go to new layer. You wanna go to frame border folder. Click that. Line width is gonna be 25. That's what mine is set at. You get that right there. And what I can now do, since I'm on this tool here, is kind of just click, and it's already set to be horizontal. Do that, and I got it. There you go. I can definitely adjust it if I want to be exactly how that is right there, like on there. Which I can do that right now. All I have to do is go to object, and then I can kind of grab it or click it. No, it's not an object. But basically you have these arrows, right? So I can either push it up or down usually, or I can drag it up and down. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one into position. I'm going to rasterize it. And then I'm going to get rid of one of the lines. I'm going to rasterize it. I mean, yeah, I mean that kind of does do exactly what I wanted to do. It's kind of what I wanted to do. Okay. Cool. So now all I have to do is erase out this line from the character art, and I kind of have what I want. This is kind of how I'm setting up pages to essentially be used as underdrawings. But yeah, this is how I'm setting those up. I'm kind of just like, okay, set up my panel borders. I have my art ready to go. And that's all I usually need. Because I've already done all the drawings, you know. I've already done all the drawings. Kind of set everything up already. I have the references also already ready to go. This page is actually interesting because I'm sure I wanted to open this up more. But at the same time, it fits really well in there, so I think I'll leave it be. Either that or I won't even use a panel border for the top. I think that could also be really cool. To kind of just set the tone and the mood for the location where they are. So let's see what that looks like. Go ahead and grab this and just click this. Yeah, I think I could do that. It's not a bad idea. So I'll go ahead and save. I'm fine with that. Go over here to page 4. Same thing. Go to actually, let's go to window. We're gonna open up our, where's this thing at? I'm gonna go to our actions, auto actions. Gonna make a new one. It's going to say frame border. Because I know that I'm gonna keep doing this for every single page, right? So why have to do that for every single page? So now I'm gonna click record. I'm gonna go ahead and go to layer, go to new layer. I'm gonna go to frame border folder, and click that, and then click OK. And then I'm gonna stop my recording. And now every single time I need to do it, I'll just click that button. I might also have to press enter, but I won't have to do that. But what else can I do is add this right here. I can add this right over here, and this will allow me to not have to have my auto actions all open when I'm not really using all of them. So I'll click that away. And yeah, let's see. Yep, just did it. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. I only need this one. Alright. So I think I don't need all this open right now, but I guess I need this open. Frame, divide, border stuff. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the divide frame folder. Gonna click. And this is not the right one that I'm supposed to be using. Hold up. Divide frame border. That's what we're supposed to be using. Yep, it's the one set correctly. So you click there. And you know what? I could actually use this here since it's smaller. Maybe. Alright. And I can click off of that and I have my layers. And now I can erase away what isn't going to be in there. If I want to. If I feel like I could, or if that's okay. Let's get rid of that. Of course I misclicked there. Alright, I'm gonna save. I don't need that open anymore, or that. This isn't the right one. 1, 2, 3. Open this up. This is already where it needs to be. I'm gonna click this. We got it. Now I'm gonna go here. It's funny, I never used this thing, but now I'm like, yo, this is pretty cool. I like this tool. It's not a bad tool at all. Actually, let me see if I can make this. So we're gonna, whoa. Let's hold shift to make sure I stay there. Okay. And I'm gonna use this one here for more space. No. Let's undo that. Okay. And now I'm going to use the object tool, which will allow me to manipulate things even more. So I'm gonna click up here. I'm gonna move this over because I know that this panel needs to go to the edge. So I'm gonna just click this arrow, and it goes to the edge for me. Also, kind of want to push this up as well, so that I can make this space, or make this part also bigger. I have more drawing here. I don't know, I want to draw that out and have some more detail there, some background stuff. So I'm going to make this even bigger. It's going to go to the top. For the most part, I'm looking and I'm like, do I need for all this stuff to do a certain thing? And I'm just checking now, and the second panel here does not necessarily need the extra room. But I'm thinking about it. What extra information does this panel give us that it needs to be elongated? Nothing. But this one is cutting off this guy's head right here. So at least there I can see me wanting to elongate that. And there we go. It's looking more and more like a comic. All right. Now we've saved. Click away. Now we're on to this panel, or this page here. Same deal. Click the thing we just made an auto action, our frame border. Click it. We got everything in there we need. It's our live area, and we are going to make these panels the way we need them to be. Except for these two, they're already technically made. I used the outline selection with the rectangular lasso tool. Alright, so I'm going to go here, and let's see. This one gives us space, and it's about that amount, so that's good. What else? It's also around this amount here. Like that. Okay, that's fine. Kind of don't like that little thing there. Click here. That's fine. And what else? Okay, so it's mainly 3 that we were trying to get right there. So I'm thinking, and the bottom doesn't need a panel. Okay, so I know what to do with that. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to rasterize this panel here, or this layer here, and I'm just going to grab all of this underneath and click and delete that, so that can just be like that. Everything else on this layer above, just this stuff here, I'm going to go ahead and rasterize it here so that I can erase away what's kind of going through these panels, if it will allow me. Okay, I just could have swore. Yeah, see that? It's like adhering to that. Oh, okay. Come on. Okay, and here as well. Cool. So we don't need that there. Right. Just gonna save. Actually gotta turn that 1 back on. I may or may not keep a certain part of that. Okay, go here, delete. Alright, now time to get something else to drink. Oh, it's gonna be water. Alright, so that's our first 5 pages right there. I wonder. So yeah, this is basically going to be the process for how I get all these pages where they're supposed to be on each template, and kind of just making sure that things run smoothly. This is how I usually go about doing my comics. The only thing is, once I'm kind of done with this part of the process, and of course I'm going to check again because I always have to recheck everything I ever do, is I'm going to usually print this stuff out on not printer paper, but like it's a little thicker, a little bit higher quality than like printer paper, like the copy paper stuff that I'll use. And basically I'll be able to use that paper and just create my line work with pencil. Actually, I usually use pencil. Sometimes I use ink on that paper as well, if I feel like the moment requires something like ink. But yeah, for the most part, that's how I do it. I usually pick that type of paper. If it's like a double page spread, or a splash page, I'll usually pick bigger paper. Or also if it's like I have like some tiny figures there that like need more space, I don't want to smudge them and stuff like that since I'm using pencil. So I'll usually get like bigger paper just so I won't smudge those things too badly. And it's easier to clean up once I have to scan those things back into the computer. Alright, so let's see here. So all that stuff is there. Yeah, this and this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, clicked the wrong thing. I just realized I could hold shift. No, that doesn't actually do what I thought it did. Holding shift is not the way. Unless. Oh. Maybe it is. Maybe. I feel like I know that this is supposed to go here. Actually fits what I thought it would be. Okay. Everyone doing okay? Go ahead and save that. $123. One moment, something got stuck in my eye. Alright. Let me make sure I look back at the original setup. Okay. Looks about right to me. So we're gonna go ahead and click our frame border again. So both of these look like they kind of expand to like the edges. A bald-faced lie. A lie without a beard. The worst kind. Oh man. Hilarious. A bald-faced lie. Always thought the lion was a bold-faced lion. Lie. Maybe that's the joke. Has to be said a certain way. Actually, there's nothing to be had over here either, technically. Let's try. That looks better. Okay, so that means I can get rid of this blue part underneath, which is here. I like that. You can kind of get rid of this as well. Could technically just see real quick, see what happens. Turn that off. But yeah, I already can tell there's nothing to be gained over here, so there's no reason to have that much stuff over there either. Always gotta auto correct myself. Same thing here, right? What is there to be had here? We already got majority of everything you need to know about what's happening in the image, like in the, you know, in this part of the image, all right here, right? Alright, I think that's where we kind of stopped at. So far. I wonder if I could do this faster, but I don't think I can, unfortunately. Where's my book? What's my copy command button? Alright, it says my copy command, which I believe is Control C. Is that what it is? So I definitely did not write it down on here. So it must be. It must be. I know the Control V is paste. So which one is Control C? It is right there. 3. Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. Okay. Gonna have to really learn this stuff again. So this is a left page. I think this is basically what I was going for here. Move it down a bit more, actually. Well, if that's the case, what I can do is go here, grab this, and I can expand this here. See if I can move this a bit. I don't think I can move it without it's not moving. Okay. Interesting. That's fine. It's not really hard to expand that at all. Okay, let's go here. Gonna stretch that out a bit as well. There we go. Here's a slight trick, right? I'm just gonna turn this layer off. I'm gonna use my magic wand tool. I'm gonna select everything that's not inside of these boxes. Oh, we're chilling with the rain? That's awesome. I really need to do that more often. Then I'm gonna turn the layer back on, and now I can clear anything that went outside of the boxes. So that's something you can do. If there's anything you didn't want to select, you can go ahead and go to the deselect option or remove from selection option with one of your selection tools. Go ahead and select the area, you know, that you don't want to be selected, and get rid of that part. And then now you can go ahead and click delete. Clean everything that's outside of it. Go back here. Click up. That goes all the way up and all the way over. Might as well get rid of this to not distract myself later. Save. 15, right? Okay, so I think that's the way it's supposed to fit. Only problem is, well, no, that's fine. Okay, I'm just going to be adjusting a certain part of this. Okay, I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be right there. Alrighty then, so our keyboard, our shortcut here for this is that. Gonna go ahead and move things where they should be. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this one. Should be about here. Gonna divide this here. Hold shift. Go ahead and go back to our object selection. Click this arrow, expand it. Click this arrow up. Click there. And I can kind of work with that. Go ahead and save. You see here. All right. Next page to set up is 11. Now I have to go look back. Aha. So I was off. Gonna have to probably move over some of these word bubbles. Alright, I think for the most part I like that. Now I can go ahead and do our frame borders. Alright, that should be around the same size, kinda. Let's undo, which is 14. Okay, that's fine. Then we have these ones, which are smaller. Again, I think I don't need that for that one. Pulling the wrong key. Okay. So just like all the other times, I can turn this off. I can go ahead and use my magic wand tool on the outside of everything. It's going to select everything outside of these borders. Turn that back on for this layer. Click delete. And boom. definitely off a little bit. Okay. For the most part, I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and try to set up our panel borders. That's not it. There we go. I think I don't need much for this one as well. Nah, but I need the feet there. There we go. Alright. It's very loud. See, I did not add this here. There's already like a line here, but I'm gonna add it anyway. Okay. I'm gonna turn the volume down. Go ahead and adjust this one here. I want to make sure like his hand is apparent, like it's shown well. Alright, I think for the most part I can go ahead and do the usual. Use magic wand tool. Turn the layer back on. Erase away. Okay. I think that's about it for there. Let's check on this image here. This goes down to the bottom, over to the side, but not all the way completely to the top. Okay. There is something tricky. Double page spread. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell these to combine. Oh, I have to turn off time lapse. Okay. How do you do that again? Weird. Oh, there we go. Thought I turned it off already. Okay, well, I'll click it and see what happens. Where is it? Is it possibly on this part? I don't see time lapse here. Interesting. I have to figure that out later. Try one more again. Ah, okay. I got it now. Yeah, this will be the, I guess, around the last one I'll do here. Alright, I think that's coming out well. One day I gotta figure out better settings for this though. See, like I always wonder, like, why doesn't it just give me a double page spread format type thing? But it just doesn't. Might have to look into that. So I'll look into everything else. So, yeah. Okay. It's like if I did it that way, then what's the point of yeah. That's what I'll do. I'm just gonna move it back. That's decent. Hmm. Alright, everyone. I think that's going to be it for me today. Make sure if you guys are new here to subscribe to the channel. Put up a video every single weekday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, subscribe if you enjoy comics and illustration. I also, that will also definitely help out the channel a lot. I'll also, for anyone who's usually coming here, be trying out Twitch a little bit next week as well. I'll definitely post any of the links and times that I'll be doing that on my social media. So if you follow me on either Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, I will be, sending out, statuses of when I'll be trying that stuff out and whatnot like that. So yeah, be on the lookout for that if you will be looking for me, I guess on Monday or Tuesday or something like that, depending on when I choose to do it that time in the week. But yeah, that's the last stream for the week, everyone. Thank you so much for coming through. Really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Peace, everyone.